Hi everyone, I'm Jeff. I'm here to provide an introduction to the new YouTube channel and the restart of my blog. The YouTube channel is KDFJeff and the blog is IPragmaticCoder. And I'll be talking about things like IoT, edge devices, robotics, and machine learning and AI. I'm doing this to try and provide some insight and some help in areas as I go through the process and things that, come about, the problems that you might encounter, some, helpful instructions on how to get things up and running with various devices, operating systems, drivers and firmware, that you'll come across if you're just starting out or if you've been doing this a while. But, you know, things happen and there are a lot of resources out there and people have gone through various different issues, so trying to add another source for that information that others didn't have to deal with and you could possibly deal with. The other things I'll be looking at are the Raspberry Pi 5, the AMD Krea robotics board. There are other ones out there. There's a new one out that I'm actually part of receiving from a Kickstarter. I just received mine today. It's a Tachyon from Particle. So I'll be doing an unboxing of all of that I haven't even opened the box yet because I kind of wanted to, you know, do it in a video and so everyone can experience like, you know, the surprise, the anticipation. Some other things I'll be talking about are different controller boards, boards that provide the power management and control for motors, um, various sensors from LiDAR, um, time of flight and ranging, GNSS, and so many others. The stack of software from the operating system like Ubuntu, which is what I'll be starting out with, and really also the Raspberry Pi OS in tandem, ROS, um, things like SLAM, swarm behavior, different IoT platforms. And then as I get deeper into this, I'll be looking at deploying existing AI models of my own um, that I might build. And because of all the gathering of data from the sensors, then using that in XR to build a 3D world from all that sensor data, the imaging, the cameras, the LiDAR, and so much else, and using that in to create to use that world in VR and to use the the annotated data from the models that are deployed or you know used later on in the process, and but also being able to annotate the the real world, right, in more of an augmented reality frame set where instead of showing the world that's been built from all that data, you're in that space um, in real time, and you're seeing the annotations of you know from the analysis of all that data. So it's going to be a challenging, hopefully, and interesting journey for everyone. And I hope to see you there and see you follow along, ask questions, provide critiques. I'm always up for critiques. And, this is a learning experience for me too, especially in the video space and even in the blogging. So I just like to say hi and welcome, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.